everyone, thanks so much for joining me. In this video we're going to cover exercises for the calf. Really similar to the alignment, the awareness of the squat, except for this, the legs are straight. But we still want to feel all that length and space coming up the body with intensity at the calf muscles. Exercises for the calf means that we're just going to be lifting the heels. But when we do that, we want to make sure that we're still distributing the weight evenly across the balls of the feet and still have some awareness of the heels themselves and how it is similar to the squat, right? Is that alignment? I'm not going to be keeping a block between my thighs, but I want to make sure to reaffirm, right? So I don't want to just move through this exercise and just kind of bounce in it and not feel, the sense of that it's benefiting more than just the calves. So thinking about a block between the thighs or that engagement that gives a lift. Okay, so it gives length and space to the body, and throughout the exercise, especially as you fatigue, that you're not compromising any particular joint or adding tension to the neck and shoulders, which, believe it or not, can very easily happen in just about any exercise. Okay, so I'm just going to set that down. All right, so your legs. So for me, if I bring my heels and big toes together, then I have this kind of turnout in my legs, and I don't want to do that because then it's like they're not staying in exact alignment, the center of the hips, knees, ankles. I want to keep the channels open. So for my body, okay, my heels are slightly apart, and then I'm really focused on distributing the weight evenly across the balls of the feet. So I'm just lifting, lowering. And you want to be, I always like to start out slow, to be deliberate, to really feel. So coming up, am I still distributing the weight evenly across the balls of the feet? If I go down halfway, how is it? Do I still feel length and space, ankles, knees, hips, spine? Okay, ease around the shoulders. There's absolute balance to this. Okay, so with when the feet are pointing forward, I like to think about those parallel lines. So for my body, I wouldn't come here because it would start to compromise knee joint, groins. Something is going to feel off. Okay, but there are all kinds of variations with the calf raises or calf exercises. So you could have the feet apart. So you'd still want to be focused on center lines, parallel. You could have heels together, toes turned out. And in this case, they wouldn't be parallel. So I'd be really focused on just the line, the center line of the leg. So send the middle toes to the center of the ankle, knee, hip coming up. I want to feel that no matter the exercise I'm in, I can grow taller. Emphasis is on the calves, but everything else is also participating. You could totally go with this turn inward, this pigeon toe. Again, you just want to make sure that the center line of the leg is consistent. You're just trying to get the different angles of the calves. You could lean into the to a wall, okay, to the surface here. And again, you can just decide, are you going to keep them parallel? Are you going to turn out? Okay, what's going to be the position? It just has to fit. The joints have to be, okay, having this seamless channels, and while you're working, don't stress anywhere else. You could do single leg. The thing about single leg that I really always want to emphasize for my students is you don't want to get off kilter with the hips. So we lift a leg and then this can happen. Doing calf raises and this this calf exercise in this position, not great, right? We're cutting off the channel to the hip. So we really want to distribute that weight as evenly as possible. And so while we're keeping the hips level, we want to distribute the weight evenly still across the standing foot. So it seems it's a basic, simple exercise, but because of that, we can really take for granted and not consider all the different elements of alignment. The feet are so critical. Okay, so how we distribute our weight across our feet determines how we're going to distribute the weight and how the joints are going to experience our weight. So we want to feel, right, as free and light and supported as possible, okay, for the sake of the longevity of healthy joints. So I think I've covered just about every variation I can think of. The thing that I'm doing lately in my classes is adding some instability to it. So we're doing it on this exercise. We've been doing it on like a bow suit, so a half ball with a flat bottom, and we've done it on both the flat side and the curved. So, you know, there's all kinds of things you can do with this and keep it interesting. Keep your alignment. Really always come back to your alignment and stay safe. I hope that this was helpful, that you have a great day. Namaste.